Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. We are here with a brand new video laying out the rest of 2020, what we can expect game mode wise and character wise for each patch, and breaking down exactly when you guys can expect each patch the rest of the year. And before I say my famous line, yes, I'm going to apologize in advance if my hat disappears and stuff like that. The lighting is terrible today. The sun's not out, which is causing so many lighting issues for me that I'm going to fix in the near future. But I'm sorry, that's just going to happen for this video. But without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright, so what we can expect for the rest of 2020. So first off, before I begin, let's start with some disclaimers, right? I gotta throw this in here because people will quoting me and I do not want to be quoted. First off, I am not a source of any leaks or rumors. All the information that I'm going to present to you guys is already leaks and rumors that are out there. I just put them in an order that I feel most likely will happen. And as a matter of fact, I've already had to rewrite this program twice because of information that's come out from the time that I actually started working on this project till the time I'm actually recording this project, which is September 1st. So once again, before I begin, I am not a source of leaks or rumors. These are not leaks and rumors from me. These are come from other people that I've put together. Now, with that said, let's start with how the patches go. So let's start with the beginning of version 4. And this was launched on May 5th, and that started with the release of Ironheart, Taskmaster, and Ebony Maw. And now that I think about it, that was a terrible patch, considering the fact that they're now giving us 3 characters in the current patch with 1 legendary character. But anyways, yes, so that was that. Alright, and I know the biggest misconception out there is that each patch is exactly a month. It seems to be everyone regurgitates that. That is actually false. Every patch is typically 5 weeks. As a matter of fact, all the research I did showed that every patch was exactly 5 weeks apart. So 5 weeks from May 5th was June 9th, where we got Domino, Negasonic, and X-23. 5 weeks after that, on July 14th, we got Squirrel Girl, Beast, and Emma Frost, who we're currently all still going through the milestones for currently. Yeah, so that leads us right up to our current patch, which was released on August 19th, which features Swarm, which is events already in the game. Baron Zemo, which his Blitz event is coming this Thursday. I'm thinking I'll have this video released by Thursday, but if not, he's already here. So be it. And we're going to get Electro and a new legendary, Doc Ock, which this one feels like a very loaded patch for what it is. Every 5 weeks is when these patches come out. So 5 weeks from now, guys, it will be September 23rd. Now, the other cool thing that I looked when I was researching this is that patches were typically on Tuesdays. The last one was switched to a Wednesday, and I have a feeling that was because of wars, because most people's wars were getting interfered on Tuesday, and I believe switching it to a Wednesday eliminates most of the inconvenience. I think there's only one group that's being delayed. That begins at that exact same time that the patch goes live, but they're also the least impacted because, you know, once it goes live, none of them will be full in charges or anything like that. But anyways, I digress. September 23rd, we're going to get version 4.4. So, yes, this is the one that I really had to move around because I had a different set of characters labeled for this one. But given the new rumors and pretty much being leaked by the envoys, which is ironic if you ask me, because just a few weeks ago they were telling us to stop the leaks and they're just blurting out leaks left and right. Yes, we will be getting She-Hulk, Scream, and Anti-Venom. Now, this is most likely coming. I pretty much feel like it's been confirmed. I mean, Tauna's covered this, Valley Flying's pretty much covered this, and yesterday I seen OMG pretty much confirmed the She-Hulk's coming. So, yes, this is probably the 3 characters that we are most likely getting on September 23rd's patch. Now, it's possible that one of the symbiotes could be the event campaign character, because I can't really see them doing She-Hulk when they just did Squirrel Girl, especially if they're going to be in the exact same team. So I believe that either Scream or Anti-Venom is going to be pretty much their Halloween character. But there is a chance that they could actually bring out another character right as Halloween is hitting, because the next patch is due on October 28th. We get version 4.5. But I got to go back a little bit because I jumped a little ahead of myself. So let's go back to the next patch because there's something else that is coming. So what else can we expect with this patch on September 23rd? Now, so I went back and looked at the roadmap of what they promised us and what we have yet to get yet this year. So yes, I believe you're going to be getting Doom War Chapter 2 on September 23rd's patch. And I believe we're also going to be getting the release of ISO 8. Now, if ISO 8 doesn't come as patch, it's probably going to come the next one after that, because the time frame is really close to when they think it's going to come. But I believe, given the timeline of what they're going to release and everything, and exactly which game modes they actually want ISO 8 introduced for, where you're going to have to fight people that are going to have ISO 8s, I believe this is the appropriate time, because I believe they got to give it to us in the game before they release content that requires that. At least to me, that seems like the right progression. But once again, it's Scopely, who knows? But anyways, let's get to that patch. October 28th, version 4.5. What characters can we expect? Now guys, these are all speculation coming here, right? I'm just taking rumors that I've heard and putting them in a timeline. And I believe this patch, which is pretty much the end of October, going to leave us into November. And actually this patch is going to last us the entire month of November. And that I think we're going to be getting Ghost, Yellow Jacket, and Red Guardian, because Black Widow's movie is supposed to be released this November, so that would tie in for Red Guardian, and I believe Ghost or Yellow Jacket could have an event campaign character release. And like I said, this patch hits right before actual Halloween, so I believe having either Yellow Jacket or Ghost as the event campaign character right there with Halloween pretty ties in pretty nicely. So what else can we expect on October 28th, version 4.5? I believe we will be getting the last chapter that they promised us for the Doom War, and I believe we will be finally getting that Greek Raid difficulty selector. Now there is only one patch left on this calendar year after this, and that is on December 2nd, version 4.6. And I believe if the devs do this correctly, this should be a bigger patch. Because I said typically everything lasts 5 weeks. I think this one should last 6, because this is going to take us over basically the Christmas, holiday seasons, whatever you want to call them. This patch lasts over, which means they're not going to be working, right? They're not going to be working on stuff. So if they rush this in 5 weeks for a new patch in 5 weeks, I believe, well, they already have bugs all over the place, and I think they're just leaving themselves open for more bugs. So I think this makes sense to make this a 6-week patch and having 4 characters released. Now, this could also be a legendary time slot, as I just saw Tana's video this morning about the upcoming legendary events. So I believe this could be a slot for a legendary, and even though all the characters I'm going to feature this month is not any of them he thinks could be the legendary. But guys, I think this one's going to be a big Mutant X-Men release. I really do, and that's why, guys, I think we're going to be getting Rogue. Possibly could be a legendary. He didn't throw that out there as a legendary, but she could easily be a brawler. I could see her be a controller too. But either way, Rogue, Gambit, he took a little while to get on the screen, Jubilee, and Iceman. I believe it's possible we could get a big X-Men patch, and this actually leaves it open that these X-Men could get a new tag, still part of the X-Men, but a specific tag, and it allows them to rework them, because there's a lot of X-Men. They got to do something, or we're going to end up with like 40 X-Men in the game and all can be interchanged with each other. But yeah, so what is left on the roadmap that they've yet to give us that I believe could come in this patch? And I believe, starting with this, could be Dark Dimension 4, the release of Doctor Doom. And with that, I believe we have to get the new challenge tiers, and I also believe this is where we're going to get our level 80 and gear tier 15 in this patch. Now, I do have suspicions that this could be happen earlier, as they seem to be ramping up, giving us many uniques and other gear pieces that we need. And no, I'm not talking about the recent orb bug that is yet still has not been announced how they're going to remedy that. But yes, I just believe that that stuff could be coming earlier than what I'm projecting here. But that's just said, I'm going to try to put together a timeline, because I believe ISO 8 is going to be needed for Dark Dimension 4, because they got to up the game one. And I believe it's going to be beginning levels of ISO, so if they do a Dark Dimension 5, they can ramp up the ISOs needed. And I think even with the challenge tiers, right, ISO needs to be released before these things, and that if they don't include the ISOs in there, well, eventually this content's going to be so easy to clear with ISO 8 if ISO 8 does the job that we're all expecting it to do. But guys, I'm going to throw a little bonus in here for you. So let's talk about the next patch, 6 weeks later, January 13th. What can we expect? Now, this pretty much ramps up the rest of the rumors that I've heard. After this, there are really no more rumored characters that I was able to pick out of anywhere. And I believe this will we get the 5th member of the new Hydra team, which will be Viper. I believe we'll get the long rumored US agent character that's been rumored, but yet has not always seems to keep getting delayed. And last but not least, this is where I believe we'll also get Spider-Gwen. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much all the rumor characters put in an order that kind of makes sense, or trying to make sense of it all. But anyways, you guys can let me know in your comments down below what you guys think, or what you guys think the order will be, or is there a rumor character that I completely missed? You can let me know in the comments down below. So with all that said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new here or have not done so already, hit that subscribe button. And if you do not want to miss any videos that I just do one-offs on, don't forget that notification bell. And with all that said, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. What characters we can expect each patch based on rumors and other. Oh man, let's just start over.